With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Right there. What is it? Right there, 54 Mike. All right, D, let's go. All right, D.
Now Newton on first down. They'll be caught by Rice. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Mike spot forward.
One of the true legends of pro football, it's Jim Brown. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be second and 12. Running right, here's Brown. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Man open, Rice. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Newton. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tony Gonzalez, 32 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. Shifts by him. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Watch the screen. Pass.
Ready.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Space to maneuver at the 40. And he finds Fitzgerald. And finally, down at the 41-yard line. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
Ready. 60 or. Rock it.
On first down, Dickerson. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now! Get it!
On 2nd down now. Dickerson. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
We've called a lot of games, but we don't normally talk about inside linebackers being that fleet of foot, do we?
No, he was able to get outside there to make that play.
Yeah, and you know what makes them faster? Their ability to read plays, understand what offenses are trying to do, and put themselves in proper position.
Watch the run! Watch the run! Watch the run! And 58's the mic. Go 58's the mic. Defense wins championships, baby.
Go!
58's the mic. Yeah.
On the ball!
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. The right side is hauled in by the tight end Gonzalez. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 40.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Big stop, let's go. 58's the mic.
2nd and 10. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play.
Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
58, Mike. Squeeze, double.
They'll set up a throw. That's caught by Andre Reed. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
He's coming.
Hey, lock it! Hey, seam 6!
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey!
He'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers will get the football back. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Boom! All day.
No name on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Coming to you.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Newton throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. Newton will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
They'll run on first down. It's Brown. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On 2nd down, it's Brown. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 24-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
That's it. Win it, Inc.
From the red zone now, Newton steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Newton eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Here's Newton. Flush to his right. Jerry Rice there to make the grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Jerry Rice in the end zone is a sight we are sure used to seeing. Not only does he have the most receiving touchdowns in NFL history, he's also the fastest to get to 100.
It took him, I think we've got it here, 120 games to get to 100. Just staggering.
A staggering number, but you have to remember with Jerry Rice, it wasn't just great hands. It wasn't speed. It was the collective, the work ethic to prepare, and the route running that was second to none.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey!
That's me. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Let's
Go.
go. Slip.
80 weapon. Hey, Sam on.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Share.
Hard, hard.
So that'll back them up 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Go. Go. And 58 is a Mike. Go 58, go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
this defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
58 for Mike, 58. 58 for Mike. I'm scared. 58, boys, 58.
Second and 15. He's got his tailback. That's Marcus Allen. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
58, boys, 58. 58 for Mike. Record. Out.
Leo. You draw quarters. Get it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now back to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. And to give this time to the tailback. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road. And just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Now on
first down. He'll drop to throw it.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 32. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
First down, Steelers.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Dickerson. Jesse Tuggle, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Willie Lanier coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Tuggle, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. First possession in the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play there for the Panthers. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
54 Mike. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Throwing again. Newton. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Let's go, baby. They turn up. Let's get that ball.
On 3rd down, Brown. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. And he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
It's now 4th down and 4.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. He'll drop to throw. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Johnson, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Now he's forced out left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. You cannot write these guys off just yet. Now, a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
To get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And with towels waving, we're underway from Heinz Field. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. A first carry for the legend. It's Bo Jackson. He won't go down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Vic on 3rd and 2. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Check 26. Look at me. Door. Hey, Charlie. Deep rip.
They're going to look to throw. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 68 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What are they looking for? Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Mike 55. I'm trying to collect. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. All day, baby, all day.
Hey, Foxtrot.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line. They were looking for Johnson that time.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Bo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
54 Mike. Check. Watch 54. Go.
On 3rd down, Vic. And he's got Trubisky. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. That's caught by Jackson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A nice pickup on first down, 7 yards. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing, Vick, dancing to his left, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
2nd and 10. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And he can't quite corral it defensively. Maybe some space to go the other direction if he had caught it. That brings up 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Coming.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Completes it to Fitzgerald. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Look at me. Zipper. Shoot.
On 1st down, Dickerson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. The 30, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 62 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Check. 55 to Mike. Check.
Now.
They'll run on first down. It's Allen, and he's going to get this one down inside the 15. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 14 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And when they called that play, I'm not sure they expected it to go all the way to the end zone. Nice little reward, though.
Without a doubt, and sometimes I think the offensive line gets a little bit more inspiration when they know that guy's going to get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often. They want to reward him for all that good blocking he does as well.
This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Let's get some penetration. Hey, check right, check right. Watch it, go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now a carry for Allen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Every time I watch LT blow up plays just like that one, I think of one quote. You can run, but you can't hide.
He won a record 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards back in his day. He was also the league MVP in 1986.
One of 2 defensive players who won the MVP award in the NFL. The second one?
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Indianapolis. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the run, watch the run. Watch the run. No.
They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up 2nd down. A quick throw here out to Brown. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Now it's Jackson, and that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And Ingram holds it in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Evan Ingram, 47 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready? 54, right there. 54 Mike.
Guys, stay in situation. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one complete to Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st.
On the ready.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Get it.
On 1st down, Dickerson. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd and 4. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Down. 18 Gator.
I got him.
Hey, exit.
58's the money. Go 58's the money. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 58's the money. 58's the money. Yeah, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
2.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
Now.
They'll try and throw for it here. Looking for Fitzgerald, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Now a give, right side. Dickerson. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Back to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. Here's Kevin Huber now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes sailing out of bounds. Where did it cross? Well, they're going to say on this side of midfield. They run on first down with Jackson, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's more coming.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. John Brown's got it, complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. From the gun on third down, Jackson. Man open, it's Moss, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. On second down at 4, Jackson got him in. It's Harrison, complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at it.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Evan Ingram, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Lutz good on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone.
The Steelers take over
Let's go,
1st and 10
let's go.
at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, ready.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. He'll look to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. He finds his man Johnson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Brian Poole. Interception return for a Colts TD. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let's go. Let's do it.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Open man is Andre Reed, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. They'll look to throw here on first down. Airing this one out for Fitzgerald. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And his guys have got it back at the closing.